everyone. It's Jen and Lindsey, and it's a micro painting day. We are going to be working on a stenciling project today, and it's wedding themed because guess what? I have a wedding coming up. My son is getting married in July, so we are in wedding mode at my house. So luckily, I have the groom, so I'm not responsible as much as the bride's family is. So that's been nice because I haven't had to make a ton of decisions. But yeah, we're excited. I love wedding season. I love the dresses and the flowers and the cake, and I love all of it. Like, cake is my absolute favorite thing. So I do love everything about a wedding. It makes me happy. So we are going to do a wedding project today. It is going to be our welcome to our wedding. Thank you for joining our celebration stencil. That's the one that we're going to be working on. And we're actually using a really cool plaque. I don't think we've ever stenciled on this one, have we, Lindsey? It's our rounded corner, is it 10 inch? 12
rounded
inch?
Square, it's 10 inch.
10 inch rounded square plaque. It has two hang holes, so it's perfect for hanging. However, we're not going to hang ours. We are going to use one of our handy dandy plate stands because I'm hoping that they will be able to use this on their table. They're not doing like a traditional guest book. They're doing like a telephone, like one of those old fashioned phones where you like call it and you leave a message, like your wedding advice or whatever to them. So I'm hoping that they can use this maybe on the table by that. I don't know. We'll see. So that's what we're working on today. How is everybody? It's beautiful outside here today. I am going golfing after work, and it's going to be fun because it's nice out, and we're playing with our kids today, so that's fun. I say kids, but they're adults, but they're still kids. They're still my kids, but they're adult kids.
Yeah, I'm going to a baseball game.
Yeah, Lindsey's going to a baseball game, so she's going to be enjoying this nice weather as well. What are you guys doing? Anybody doing anything fun today?
It's finally feeling, well, it's not summer officially, but it feels summery. It's 84 here, 84.
It's gorgeous outside.
Not hot.
Yeah.
It's windy, but it's 84.
I haven't put on my air conditioner yet. And my husband works outside in the heat all day, and I'm waiting on him to come home and be like, okay, it's time to put the air on. But he hasn't yet. I got home yesterday. I thought for sure it'd be on. It wasn't. So that's been fun. But yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great day. We are not going to be in here too terribly long because there's not a lot you can do to this piece. I think it's pretty enough with all the like scripty words and all the flourishes and stuff. I think I'm going to leave this part off though. I don't know that I want the bird and the branch on there, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So while she's going to finish base coating here, I'm going to.
Lindsey's going to do some housekeeping, some stuff.
So Stacy's here.
Hi, Stacy.
Joining us. Divinity's popped in.
Hi, Divinity.
And while she is painting,
it's been crazy here today, guys. So I didn't have time to get my thing base coated because what was I doing, Lindsey, right before we came over here?
Well, we are like way ahead of the game. Like way ahead of the game. Way ahead. Like almost 2 weeks ahead of the game.
Yeah. Which
Christmas
is good.
Unwrapped for June has started shipping. Jen has been packing those. So the first batch will go out today. The second batch will go out tomorrow. So you guys are going to get them about a week early.
Yeah, that's because I'm not going to be here next week. Well, I have a short week next week, and we wanted to make sure that they shipped on time because we'll be down in person. My family is going on we're going to a cabin in Hocking Hills, which is the national park down here, and so we're going to do that. So I'm going to be short a couple of days. So I wanted to make sure that we could get those out to you guys in time. So that's why they went early. Don't expect it. Don't expect it.
We always ship before, but don't expect them to always be early.
Yeah. Yep.
So, and if you hadn't heard already, Jeepers Creepers released this week.
Yep.
Or late last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is Chris's new mini Halloween collection. 5 different.
Oh, mini! I like the way you said that because it is a mini collection. Because there's another one
There's
coming.
another mini new Halloween collection coming later.
Yeah.
But this one is brand new designs, 5 brand new designs on old favorite shapes, with the exception of the candy corn. That candy corn ornament is a brand new shape to us. So that is available on our website as well.
Yeah, you want to talk about the new thing that I just put up right before we get over here?
Like literally half an hour ago.
This is why I'm not prepared, guys, because I was doing all this other stuff.
Jen put a new pattern on site. This is Taste of Freedom. It's Chris's new book stack ornament patriotic pattern. There is a bundle with the 3 surfaces and the pattern, of course.
Yep.
Available on our website, or if you just want to get the pattern or e-pattern that is available on the website.
Because I know you guys, during the end of the year, I know you guys a lot of times will grab those book stack ornaments because she has a ton of designs on it. So if you already have those, then you can just get the pattern. If you don't, you can grab the bundle. So that's fine too.
So was that long enough?
I think so. Yeah, I think I'm good. Let me just hit this on here. Everybody, it's a gorgeous day outside. I'm hoping.
Did you like Lindsay's stall tactics?
Did you like that? I know. We walked over and she was like, "Oh, you don't have that base coat." I was like, "No, sure don't." Hold on, let me grab some paint. I didn't even have paint on the table when we walked in there.
So while she's drawing, let's welcome Perry
Hi, Perry.
and Linda.
Hi, Linda.
And, Debbie Reagan. We haven't seen you in a
Hi,
while.
Debbie. How are you? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. It's Wednesday, and that means Lindsay and I are almost done for the day because, huh?
You call me Liz.
I know, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
So I know
See how
it's
you
usually
do
it's I know because I usually call her Lou. So here's the thing. So we are done at 4:30. So our day's almost over by the time we're out of here. We have just a little bit of time left where we're still here. But our day's done at 4:30, but then we only have to work on Thursday. So our week is almost over at this point of the day. Maybe that's why I'm always in such a good mood when we're over here, Lindsay. It has nothing to do with the fact that we're painting.
And your first major wedding events this weekend.
I know. It's the bridal shower this weekend, so I'm excited about that. I have some family coming in town because I don't live close to my family. I live a couple hours away, so not terribly far, but far enough away that like they don't just visit all the time. So yeah, so I have some family coming in. It's gonna be a good weekend. Lindsay's coming to the shower, so it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited.
All
Okay,
right.
I think I'm ready.
You ready?
I think so. We'll see.
All right, we're gonna put
Okay, so this is our surface. So it is our 10-inch rounded square plaque, and it's got 2 hang rolls on there. I'm gonna try to stay on camera. So make sure, Lindsay, that if I'm not, you let me know, okay?
And as always, while she's doing this, we have a special bundle
Yes.
available for this. You can get the stencil and the surface for $9.95.
Yes, I love it.
And I put the link in the chat.
Okay, thank you for that, Lindsay.
I forgot about that.
I did too. See, you could have given me a couple extra minutes.
I know, man, I'm a failure. Such
Okay,
a failure.
so this is our stencil. It's welcome to our wedding. Thank you for joining in on our celebration. Like I said, I don't absolutely love this bird. So I think I don't think it needs it. Like, I don't know. I don't think it needs it. So I'm going to cover that up because I don't want to have any bleed through. So over stenciling, because sometimes I get wild. Sometimes my stenciling gets a little wild. So let me just cover that part up right there. So I don't think I'm going to use that. I might change my mind, but I don't think I'm going to. And then I've got some painter's tape here. I'm just going to tape off my sides. I think I'm pretty centered. So because I'm not using the bird, I'm not super worried about how close to the top I get because I've got plenty of space because that's up higher than the top of that W. So I think that's going to be pretty good. So I base coated my back piece with lamp black. I got some on my fingernail. That's how good I was while I was talking and painting and all that fun stuff. Because I'm doing wedding, I want it to be traditional, like black and white. Because listen, I'm hoping. I don't know if they will or not, but I'm hoping they might want to use this. So I'm going to get out some stencil brushes and I'm going to just go with black and white. I've got the traditional black here. I am going to do, Lindsay and I discussed quickly on our way over, doing these hearts in pink and probably this line because her colors are fuchsia. And then she's got all of these like wildflower colors. I just want to do that so I make sure I don't have a mess there. Okay. Yeah, so she has all these beautiful flowers. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to go with white. And I'm just using Snow White because, I love me some Snow White. And I'm going to start with my number 5 Spectacular Stencil Brush. And I'm just going to go for it. And we're just going to stencil away and just chit-chat for a little bit because this is Lindsay and my downtime over here when we're over here. We've been running around like crazy this week. John and Chris were on vacation. And so it's just Lindsay and I, and we have been crazy busy.
We had an eventful week. I broke a laser.
Lindsay broke a laser. We're not going to talk about it. It's not really broken. It just needs a little fix.
It's called Lindsay Can't Fix It. I know what's wrong, but I can't fix it.
We know the issue, but we don't want to break something more. So we're just going to let it happen when Papa John gets back.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
So
And I didn't get fired. I texted him.
we already found out, or we already told him. So we're not going to be in big trouble. He already knows. Actually,
It wasn't anything I did.
No, it's something that's happened before. It's not
But
a big
that's
deal.
typical for when they're gone. Something breaks.
Every single time, guys.
It's usually the air conditioner.
But we haven't even turned it on. We've been good
on.
girls.
We have fans at our desk, and today's the first day it's been a little stuffy.
And it's not even bad,
It's not
though.
horrible.
I think because we know how warm it is outside that, like, in our brains, we're like, oh, it's hot.
Yeah, I know. We've got desk fans, our personal fans, and I turned it on for a little bit, but but typically when they're gone, something breaks. It's
Always.
I mean,
they just expect the phone call. Like, we broke something. Like, that's how often it happens, guys. Like, we can't even get through a week without something breaking when they're gone.
It's kind of funny. But
it is, because we're like, what is it going to be this time? But it's okay. He's not mad. It happens. It could have happened to him. It was nothing anybody did. So, yeah. So Lindsay
I broke it.
Yeah, but Lindsay broke it, and we're just going to blame her. So that's going on there. I had big plans this week, but then I realized, hey, I have a short week next week, and I probably better get the Christmas unwrap taken care of. But I'm hoping that tomorrow, that I can get on work on some more stencils. Lindsay just got a bunch of stencils that we got.
25 new stencils.
Wow. I was busy. That was the week before.
Yeah.
So, so Lindsay just put some stencils online. So we got some new stencils coming out that are out. Let's see what else is going on, Lindsay.
And there's a lot of good design. There's some funny designs in there.
There are some funny ones. I agree with you.
Yeah, there was one.
The marriage one is funny.
Oh, yeah. What does that marriage one say? Let me find it.
Finding someone to tolerate you or something.
Let's see. Oh, raising my husband is exhausting.
Yes.
Where's the marriage one? It's here somewhere. Oh, marriage lets you annoy one special person for the rest of your life.
It does. It's the truth. It is the truth. Look at me swirling.
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. We're just working on our stenciling project for this week. We're doing Welcome to Our Wedding. Does anybody else have any weddings coming up this year? This is the only one I think I have this year. I don't think I have any more.
Me too. It's the only one I have.
Yeah, I don't think I have any more. Last year we had like 4 weddings. It was crazy. But yeah, this year I think we only have this one. Yeah, which is plenty for me. I'm gonna tell you what. My husband and I booked a vacation for like the day after we leave on Sunday morning for like a trip. We're like, we need a break after all of this crazy.
Yeah, that's why Jen's not going to be here half of July.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not. I'm really not. Like we are Audi 64. Like I'm not here to be here.
She has
Very
the
much
wedding,
at all.
and then the day after the wedding, she's leaving.
Yeah, the wedding is Saturday. Sunday morning at 6 a.m. we're on a flight. So like, yeah, I don't even think we're gonna sleep the night of the wedding. Like I think we're just gonna stay up and like power through it so we can just sleep on the flight. There's no point in going to bed at 2 and getting up at 4.
Yeah.
I'll be more tired.
That's what coffee's for.
Yeah, right? I know. Yeah, so does anybody have they do have, so I went to, last year, I think we talked about this in here. I went to my son's fiance, my soon-to-be daughter-in-law. That's what I call her, not my daughter-in-law, because we adore her. So anyways, we went to her sister's wedding last year, and they have a live painter, and they're actually going to have one at this wedding too. So that's going to be cool. So you'll get to check that out, Lou.
Oh, yeah.
It's really cool to see. It really is. Okay. Perfect. All right. If anybody has any questions, let us know. We can give you, I think Lindsay put the link in, but we can give you stencil numbers and all that kind of stuff if anybody needs to know that. And again, we always have a bundle, guys. So we have a bundle available for this that's going to include the surface and the stencil. You get a discount when you buy it that way, and we do it for the week. So it'll be through the following week. You can get this $9.95, Lindsay?
Yep.
Okay. So we've got that special going on. We have, let's see, what is the sale this week? Oh, this week is the Hocus Pocus. Chris's Hocus Pocus series is on sale this week. And it's a great deal, guys. Let me tell you what the deal is while I'm stenciling away here. Because this is all the stuff that's been on my brain this week. This is the stuff I've been doing. So the Jeepers Creepers deal is the pattern, and each pattern includes one ornament.
Jeepers Creepers.
Or I'm sorry. I didn't mean Jeepers Creepers. I meant Hocus Pocus. That's Chris's last year's Halloween designs. But anyways, each pattern includes one ornament. So you get the pattern and one ornament for $5, which is practically free. I haven't said that for a while, but it is pretty practically free. So we've got that going on. And then you can get some of the coordinating ornaments for 75 cents, guys.
So even if you don't want to buy the pattern, these ornaments are good shapes.
Yeah. And
75 cents an ornament, that's pretty cheap.
It's cheap,
That's even cheaper than
a weekly
the end
sale.
of the year sale.
Yeah, it is, honestly, yeah. So if you want to stock up on any of those ornaments, that would be the time to do that. And then, like I said, the pattern is $5, but with the pattern, which is normally $8.50, you're getting a pattern or an ornament in the pattern as well. So it's really it's a great price.
Yeah, and that goes through tomorrow night.
Yeah, yes. So if you want to grab that, now's the time to do that. Because it is a good deal. See, this is what my brain is like. What have I been doing all week? And this is the stuff I've been doing all week. Pulling these ornaments and patterns and Christmas Unwrapped, which is awesome. Which, Lindsay, you know what else I need to do? I need to get the the last Christmas Unwrapped for June put online.
Oh.
Because it's now can go. I mean, technically not till the 5th, but or 15th.
15th,
but yeah, so I can get it scheduled though, because that's what Thursday is. What day is that? Saturday?
2 weeks from today.
Saturday?
No,
the following
2 weeks
Saturday?
from today.
No, it's next week.
The 15th.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
Sunday, okay. So I can get that on.
7th, yeah.
So that was the snowman one. So if you guys remember, that one was the snowman one. So if you didn't subscribe to Christmas Unwrapped last year and you liked the snowman ornaments and you were waiting for them to come out, those will be available on or around the 15th, depending on when I get in there to get it done. But yeah, those will go on there. I'm on the tail end of my cold. I thought it was allergies last week. It turned up into a cold. So we're on the tail end of that, which is nice. You got plans this weekend, Lou? Other than the shower? Oh, yeah, graduation too. I forgot about that.
Saturday is going to be a busy day for me. I've got the bridal shower, and then my baby nephew's graduating.
I can't even believe that he's graduating. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, well, I can't believe Cody's getting married. So I
know.
But
so I've been working here since we were trying to figure. I don't even know what year I started working here. It's been a long time. I'll put it into perspective for you now.
It's at least 2010 because you.
Yeah, I found my name on paperwork in the office yesterday, from 2010. So that's a long time. But I know that Dakota, I think, was maybe in second or third grade when I started here, and he is now going to be 24. So
yeah,
that's how old. So Lindsay's known my kids pretty much their entire lives. Yeah. So it's kind of.
And my youngest nephew Will is 18.
Yeah,
and he was just a little thing.
Yeah, he was tiny. Yeah.
When I started working here, and he would come in here every once in a while, and now he's a giant, and
he is. He's so tall.
Gonna be enlisting in the Navy in the fall, and but he graduates on Saturday, so
no longer in high school.
Out of all of our nieces, we have 8 nieces and nephews, and he is the last one.
The
baby nephew. They range in age. The oldest are 30. And the youngest are 18.
Which is crazy to me. Like that's such a huge range. Yeah.
Well, I mean, my brother's a lot.
I know, but
if you think about it, John, my husband's sister, has a 30-year-old too. I know. So,
it's crazy to me. I mean, it's crazy to me that my kids are both adults. Yeah. I mean, they live on their own, and one's getting married and one's about to be a father. And I mean, it's crazy to me how quickly time goes. It really is.
Time flies.
It sure does. It sure does. Does anybody else have anything fun planned? Oh, look at me. I got messy. We can fix that. That's no problem.
Gasps.
I know. I must have got messy on my swirls. See?
Okay.
So I did some swirling just to kind of lay that paint in there, and then I'm going in and pouncing now to kind of layer that up.
White takes a long time.
It does take a long time, but since we were short on time because, I didn't have time to prep, yeah, I wanted to do white on black instead of black on white. So, because we never would have gotten that base coated in time. It would have been here 3 years because I'm slow at that. So we're using, my plan is the plate stand for this. I don't know if you guys have seen it while I'm getting some paint. Let me show you. Kind of like so, and it goes like so. That's kind of my plan. Do you guys know that we have these? I think they're pretty cool. We have 3 different sizes of them. This is the big size, so for like plaque sizes, and then we have a medium size and then a small size, which is perfect for like ornaments and stuff. So if you didn't know and you're looking for something to do with like your pieces that don't have stands, this is a good option for you.
Stacy says she's holding a card class. She does it monthly.
Oh, Stacy, what kind are you doing? Like seasonal cards, or is it like just like generic, like thank you, happy birthday, like those kinds of things? I'm curious. I love card making. I'm not good at it. My brain, it's too small of a piece for me, Stacy. I can't do it. I love them. I used to make my Christmas cards every year. Okay, almost done with this part here. I'm loud today. I'm a loud stenciler. So I'll work on stencils tomorrow because Christmas Unwrapped will be all done by that point. And then probably, Lindsay, what do you think? Like next week, do the unwrap, like the unveiling of Christmas Unwrapped? Because I know some people got upset that they got to see it before they received it. But then some people like to see it before they receive it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a catch-22.
We can do it.
I guess
we could do it tomorrow.
Don't watch if you don't want to see it.
I mean, we could do it tomorrow if you want.
I say we wait till next week.
Wait till next week. Okay, that's fine with me. I just didn't know what the plan was. So if you want to see what's going on, watch for next week, and we will do an unwrapping of Christmas Unwrapped, and you can see what the ornaments for this box are. And it's still not too late. If you want to sign up, still you can do that. And if you sign up now, you will get the first 2 sets of ornaments. So you get the first one, which is the Enchanted something.
Enchanted Winter.
Yeah, Enchanted Winter, which are more of like those traditional ornaments. By far the most popular one was the ice skates, which I don't blame you guys because I loved that one as well. And then you'll get to see what this one is.
We're not going to tell you what it is.
No, but it is it's different than anything we've done. I'll tell you that. So it's good. It's good. You'll like it. Okay, let's see here. How are we looking? Oh, I think we're looking pretty good. Oh yeah. All right. Looking pretty good. Now I am going to get my number 3 spectacular stencil brush out because I'm going to do these hearts down here in this line, and I want to make sure that I don't get crazy like I did over there. So let me get, I have cotton candy because I love this color. I think it's so pretty. Put that on my paper plate here. And I got my number 3 stencil brush. I think you guys are coming on board with this stencil brush because we sell way more of it now than we used to. And I don't know if it's because of us using it in here and you guys are seeing how awesome it is, or if you guys are just now finding it, but it's awesome. And I love this thing. I use it all the time. Almost every project that I work on, I use this thing. I like it for like when I'm doing like an ombre, this is the brush I go to because I feel like I've got more control of it. So this is a nice one. Oh, and we talked, was it last week, Lindsay, that we talked about the maple gel stain?
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about the maple gel stain last week where we were like, guess what, guys? We're going to get some of the other colors, I think. Well, we are. Lindsay put the paint order in yesterday, right, Lou?
Yep.
Okay, so we're definitely getting the oak and the walnut, right, Lou?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to have 2 more colors of gel stain. Stacy, I hope you're listening because I know you like that as much as I do. I love it. I love, 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 love that stuff. So we're going to have that coming in as well. And then if we were out of just a few colors of paint, not a lot, but we were out of a few colors of paint. So we just reordered that. So we got a big paint shipment coming in. So if you were looking for something and it was out of stock, check back here in like probably another couple weeks. Because
it should be mid to late June.
Yeah.
When we get it.
When we have it. So that will all be getting put back online so you can have access to that. And we do carry, I know we talk about this sometimes, but I don't think people realize that we carry the full line, Lindsay.
Yeah, like when you go to a big box store, we hear this a lot. A lot of people say that they can't find them at the local craft stores.
Yeah.
That's because the local craft stores do not carry the full line. We carry the full line of Decor Americana paint. Now we might run out of a color or two, but
typically we have it all.
Like sometimes for some reason, and we can't guess what's gonna be
popular. We have no clue.
Like,
and what designers are gonna use.
Yeah, 1 year we couldn't keep Moon Yellow in stock. 1 year we can't keep Payne's Gray.
Yeah.
You know, so we always try to stock heavier on those colors. This year it seems like Antique White is the one that
I'm telling you.
I think it's Jen's fault.
Antique White is like flying off the shelf. It kills. I pull it every single day. Like every single day I'm pulling it for an order.
Yeah. So if you're ever looking for a color, we do carry the whole line. And I believe all of them are now $1.95. There used to be a few colors that were a little more, but they were the heavier pigmented colors. There was like 3 of them.
Yeah, I think those are all gone
I think they discontinued those, but yeah, they're all $1.95. Our price retail is $2.80, and they will remain $1.95.
Yeah, we're not raising our price just because Decor is because they are raising their price, and our retail price on there will go up, but not what we sell it for.
Yeah,
so our sale price is always going to be the $1.95. Well, I shouldn't say always. It's going to stay the $1.95 for the time being. And we're not going to raise it because somebody else did. All right, let's see here. How are we looking with that pink? Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, are you guys ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready for it? I love pink and black.
That's very classy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix.
Your...
Yeah, I gotta fix this. Hold on one second. Let me find this will work. Gotta fix my boo-boo here. Oh my gosh, I almost made it worse. Did you see that? Did you see what I just about did? I almost put white on top of that. Would have been way bad. Way bad. Okay. Now I got my black now. All right, so let's fix this.
It's like it never happened.
It's like it never showed up there, did it? Got a few spots here, but I think this is just from where I base coated quickly. So let me just fix these. I mean, how pretty is this going to be? I hope they like it. I'm sure they will. If they end up using it at the wedding, I'll take a picture of it and we'll post it. I don't know if they will or not, but if they do, we'll take a picture and we'll post it. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. So what I'm going to do, because I feel like I'm Linda O'Connell right there. Did you hear me say that? Because. Okay, because they might use this, I don't want it to look stenciled. So I think what I'm going to do is fill in my bridges, which I don't typically do when I stencil. But because they might be using this, it might look a little better with the bridges filled in. So let me do that real quick. So this is always an option, guys, when you're working with a stenciled piece. If you want to fill in those bridges, you 100% can. Do you have to? No, but you 100% can. If you want to. If you want to put that extra work in there. Let me get a bigger brush. Make this go a little faster.
Linda, are you implying I have an accent?
No, my dear, not
No.
even a little bit. I am not even a little bit implying that. Maybe if I can find a brush. Holy cow, Jen. What is going on with you? You're kind of a mess today.
Hello, Mary Jane.
Hi, Mary Jane. We're finishing up our piece here. We're not doing a ton of dress up here, but I am filling in my bridges since this might be used. I don't know. Maybe it could be. Who knows? It might not be. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It won't hurt my feelings. And then I thought, you know, this would also even be nice, like on the table where they have like the cake and whatever, like the little snack table. That would work there too. Anyway, it might work for multiple things. So this is kind of my thought. I don't like that brush either. I'm struggling. I had a round. I don't know what happened to it. I do think that filling in these spots makes it look a little better. Normally it doesn't bother me, but because it's for the wedding, possibly, I want it to look nice. Now, because I did a couple coats of on stenciling, I'm gonna have to do a couple of coats to fill in my bridges, which is not a big deal. Doesn't take long at all. So that it all blends together. Okay. Like that here. Would you guys typically fill in your bridges? I think sometimes we talk about it in here. Some of you guys suggest it. I don't typically, but I'm okay with it if I decide to do it. And I'm not going to do like those small ones. I just feel like I'll screw that up, but I am going to do like the bigger letters. Let me get this here. And then right here where it's connected. Lindsay had to step out. So if you guys have a question, she'll get back to you when she gets back in here. So just hang on. We're not ignoring you. We would never ignore you. This is kind of tedious. I guess I never really thought about how long this takes. So I would say if this doesn't bother you, I wouldn't probably even mess with it. I don't think I would do it again. Not for all of it. Like, it's one thing if you have just a few letters or whatever, but this is a lot of writing. So there's a lot of things to fill in. Okay. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Oh, I missed an E here. Right here. Okay. I hope I'm still on camera. Lindsay's not here to tell me if I'm not. Need a second coat here. In here. And then maybe right here. And then on my D's here, where these were connected. Let's hit that. Oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. The other thing I want to do is I brought over some melon. So I thought maybe, actually, let me hit this with some heat before we do anything else, because if not, I'm gonna stick my hand in that and it's gonna blur, and then I'm gonna be mad that I did that. So let me do this. Make sure all of this is dry, so I don't stick my fingers in it, because you know, I have a history. I've got some melon here, and I thought it might be cute to just, mix it a little bit more. So it's been sitting for a little bit. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so I thought maybe, so I've got an angle here, a small angle, but an angle. And I thought maybe, let's see. I thought maybe if we did a little shade here, that might be pretty. On the one side of the heart. Yeah, I like that. And we could probably even go here too to kind of blend that in just a little bit. And then the last thing that I think I will do is, you know me, guys, with an edge, I've got to shade the outside edge of this, which will only take a minute or two. So we'll do that as well. Okay. All right, and then we will do, I have slate gray here because I figure that will go pretty well with the black. So let me just put a little bit of that here, and let me get my big Mama Jamma 1/2 inch angle.
So Terry says, I never do the bridges because you can tell it, and they look different from the stenciling.
Yeah, I agree with you, Terry.
And
because I asked Lindsey White, I told him that you had to step out,
yeah.
and that if anybody had questions.
Linda said, use a dry brush to the bridges with a little paint, slowly building up until you match the stenciling.
Okay.
Stacy says, one tip I've seen for filling in white bridges is to use a paper bag and lightly sand the bridge once the paint has dried. Helps make it look the same.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to dig out a paper bag.
Yeah, no kidding. We probably have one somewhere. Actually, there might be some under the counter up front. We used to have those. All of the bristles on all of the surface, all of the time.
Linda, if you're still here, I gotta say, I was worried you weren't gonna find our little present in the package.
She found it.
She did find it.
Quack, quack. I did hit the paint here with my dryer, so I made sure everything was dry, so I'm not gonna have any bleeding
She
here.
said, did I ever tell you I love you, girl?
Maybe once or twice.
A few times.
Maybe once or twice.
Oh, Stacy said, or brown packing paper from a package.
Oh, we have that.
that.
We have
lots of
that.
Well, you have to try that.
Yeah, we will.
We will experiment.
Yeah. Actually, I saw something that I want to try.
Uh-oh.
Not here. I'm going to try it before we do it in a live, but it looked really cool. So I do want to try something, and if it works, we'll do it in a live. Because I'm all about cool looking things. So it was a neat technique, and I thought, well, that was kind of cool. I wonder if we could do that on one of our pieces. What do we got working on? What are we doing next week, Lindsay? Do you remember what we're painting next week?
It's a door hanger.
It's a door hanger? Oh, it's the B one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is. The B one.
Linda says, it's so made me smile. I didn't open it right away. I was worried it was going to get thrown out because it's at the very bottom.
Right.
Oh, we love you too, Mary Jane.
All right. So I think I'm good with this, except for.
And the cool thing about this, I just had an idea. Like, depending on like the theme colors of the wedding, like the swirls.
Yeah, you could totally do
change it to the colors.
100%.
So
I'm using my melon. I'm just trying to do a few little.
cotton candy, right?
Or cotton candy. Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you, Lindsay.
I don't know
Little
if
dip
you
dots.
changed colors while I was gone.
I did use melon a little bit, just to highlight my little hearts, but that was it. Okay. Just gonna do a couple of dip dots here on the wedding. Not the whole thing, just the wedding word. Because that's the main word, right? We wanted to highlight that. Watch myself. I might get in that melon paint. Okay. Oops. Losing track of what I'm doing. So because I have the pink here, that's just going to pull the eye up a little bit, which was kind of my thought with this. It's hard for me just to do a color one spot. I feel like it has to be in a second spot. I don't know why. I think it's just my brain, but... Okay, and then right here. No, right here. I just need to have that like flow up and down.
So when it's dry, are you going to try the brown paper thing?
Yeah, I will. I'll try that when it's dry, for sure. Okay, let's see here. See this? You could, if you wanted to do the wedding, like the dip dots on the lettering on the wedding if you wanted to, but I don't think you really need to. I think it looks good. I like it. I hope they like it. So yeah, that's my plan. Lindsay, you want to flip the camera and we can show them kind of the plate stand and how we think it's gonna be. This, oh, here, let me see. This is my thought. Sorry, it's opposite. This is my thought. I think I'll paint this black so it'll match. And won't stand out as bad, but that's my plan. All right, guys, that is our project today. That is our semi-pro stenciling project for the day. We are back next week with another semi-pro painting project, and it's a door hanger. It's that honey bee something door hanger. So that's the one we're going to be working on next week. So if you wanted to grab that, you can. If not, we will be back on Wednesday at 1 o'clock next week doing another semi-pro project. All right, guys, if you don't have any questions, I'll let you guys go. I am going to go get some of my other work done that I have to do. You got anything, Lou?
No.
Okay. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.